Think back to your very favorite teacher. As you recall that memory, you can probably think of specific ways that teacher helped shape you into who you are today. And there's a reason for that. Studies show that more than any other school-related factor, the teacher has the greatest impact. So when we invest in teachers' development, we invest in students' futures. Hi, I'm Jen Owen, founder of Co-CreatED, the first and only market network for teacher professional development. Teachers work really hard at improving their craft. They spend up to 10% of every school year in professional development trainings, or as we educators call it, PD. It's even required most places. Despite all that, high-quality PD is actually really hard to find. This problem is a pain point for all three groups of people involved: teachers, school leaders, and training providers. After 12 years in education myself and experiencing that problem firsthand from all three of those seats, I had to do something about it. I started by having a lot of conversations with these three customer groups. From PD training providers, I heard, "I have so much to offer, but schools don't even know I exist yet." When talented trainers go undiscovered, schools miss out. From school leaders, it was, "I'm always busy and I feel in the dark about making PD decisions." They need more info in less time. From teachers, what I actually heard most was PD sucks. Digging into that further, I learned their PD experiences leave them feeling disempowered, cut out of the process, and disengaged, which leads to turnover. I noticed these issues were all pretty interconnected and that their solution could be too. Trainers and school leaders need one place where they can do business together and find each other easily. Teachers and school leaders need to be able to talk about training history, accomplishments, needs and wants, and where teachers' feedback can be visible so that training quality is more transparent. Co-CreatED solves that problem using a business model called a market network. What makes a market network special is it brings together three proven business models into one digital ecosystem. First part is a marketplace. This is where school leaders go to find training providers, check ratings and reviews, and book their services. Next is a network, where teachers create profiles that automatically track and display their professional learning history. Finally, are workflow tools, or the built-in software that make it seamless for PD providers and teachers and school leaders to do business together. The cohesiveness of this system leads to long-term user retention. We're currently in phase 1 of a 3-phase business growth plan. Phase 1 has been all about launching the minimum viable product, proving out the concept, and beginning to build the technology to power the market network. We're moving into phase 2 with a focus on onboarding users. The more users we have, the more data we have. And with that, we can offer more value to everyone on the platform. From there, we'll move into phase 3 with a focus on profitability. Co-CreatED is a for-profit social enterprise with a subscription-based revenue model. Schools subscribe because the data that we have to offer gets them more value out of their PD dollars. Our target market are K-12 schools, starting with charter schools as our early adopters. Collectively, US charter schools spend over $2 billion a year on professional development. From there, we move into expanding into the greater K-12 market, where professional development spending tops $33 billion. If I win the money today, I'll use it to build the next key features of the market network, which are estimated to cost between $7,000 and $10,000, and launch them into phase 2 of our strategic growth plan. I believe education is the way to change the world, and helping teachers improve practice is one of the most effective ways to change education. I used to think that for me that meant becoming a training provider myself and working directly with teachers. But as the world around us changed and life as we knew it took an unprecedented turn, I saw that my path had to change too. What the world needed from Co-CreatED was not just another trainer. It was an altogether different and better way to find trainings. Thank you.
Jen, that was beautiful. You can stay right where you are. And judges, we would love to have your one question. Nicole, thank you.
Thank you. Jen, thank you for a wonderful presentation. Let me take
Thank you.
I'm so inspired. It's a two-part question. I wanted to know from you, I hear the passion that you have for the work, and I love how you tie together things that are very important to me as well, education and outreach and connecting with the people that you serve. So what was your personal inspiration to start this effort?
So I've been in education my entire career and always chasing the biggest way to make an impact. Sometimes that was in a classroom working directly with kids and there was that direct impact, and sometimes it was leading a school and making an impact that way. I had the opportunity to be part of a startup school and grow a program from the ground up, and I probably caught the startup bug right around then. But yeah, I mean, I closed with the line that education is how you change the world, because I really, really believe in that power of education. We look around the world and we see a lot of things that need changing, and I think if we go further upstream and invest in education, that's where the change is going to happen.
Excellent. You answered my follow-up question too, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give Jen another hand.